For my daily thought today, I wanted to talk about getting up and moving around and the benefit behind that. Breaking up monotony and, breaking and taking breaks from whatever we are doing just to get up and take a few steps in one direction and just think a little bit, and just feel out ourselves and figure out, you know, is this really what we want to be doing with our time? And where I'm going with that is, for example, when I was heavily involved in viewing pornography, there'd be times where something would trigger my mind to just get up and move for a minute, okay? And every time I did that, I was always considering, am I really wanting to invest all my time into porn when I could be maybe doing something or learning something new, you know? But I always ignored that thought. So I think it's important for us to take breaks for our own being, for our own selves, to understand what exactly, we want to do with our time. I know a lot of people out there have hectic schedules. Hectic schedules. I don't even know where to begin with that. But with what you can adjust in your schedule, maybe you can take a moment and just sit down anywhere and just think a little bit about, just sit there and evaluate how you feel at the time. And if your stress is really high, maybe you gotta adjust something in that schedule so that you can come back down to what's comfortable for you. And that's what's worked for me. For example, I've been adjusting my work schedule, trying to find what works for me. I'm one of the type of people who likes to do lots of hours and get them done with. So that works for me. Some people prefer to spread their hours out throughout the week. Alright, for me, I don't like the idea of having to use the bulk of my day up every day at a particular workplace, for example, when I can just get it all done in a few days around the same amount of hours as someone else who's, spreading them out. But that's just my opinion. I'm just trying to give people other ideas to what to think about. And if you're addicted to something, maybe there's a reason why you're addicted to something, so you can just take a step away from whatever it is and just think about, why exactly are we doing this? What is it? What's causing us to do this? We have to be okay with ourselves. If we're not understanding our motives and our interests, we're not really going to be able to make changes in our lives. So that's why that time is extremely important. When you just sit back and just think a little bit, it can be depressing, but I think it's a requirement for making adjustments in life.